in that time period also no longer exists. But arrogance, what it really means is that we still traces. Are we finished here, boy? The only weapon I've left for me now is this piece of footage. There must be something here that I can use against him.
Take that!
Is this go for it? No. In other words, I done fucked up now.
Take that!
No. In other words, I fucked up again.
Take that!
No.
Take that!
What's that? Ambassador Alba? Yes, what is it? You once an army man in the service of Cadopia. It was you who made the many missions you participated in successes, correct? Why the sudden backhanded phrases, boy? Although to be sure, the brilliant medals on my breast were awarded to me during the era of Cadopia. Now I'm the only one who owns this particular medal. In that case, the only person it could be who is sitting in this car is me. How do you figure that? By the medal captured here in this footage, it is clearly the same exact medal as the one on your chest. What? This is how it will be, but I won't back down. But I won't look back. This is the path that I've chosen. You moved me with your devotion to this case, Mr. Edward. Why is he taking such an arrogant stance at me? It's almost looking impossible, isn't it? For a lot of you to have come this far. Looks like I just might lose our little game this time. You might lose a game this time. You won't get around, Mr. Ambassador. Is that a fact? Very well. I decided to confess and admit my guilt. And I will accept whatever punishment that may come as a result. What then? Regarding the Mask 2 murder, I admit it. I did. I did it out of self-defense. You're claiming it was justified self-defense? The Mask 2 attacked me, and I felt that my life was in danger. If I hadn't done what I did, I might be the one found dead inside of him. What a pathetic I'm not giving you one. You wish to claim it was justified self-defense, and you use some evidence. There's always evidence from you, isn't it? If that's what you require, I'll provide it. But find nothing remarkable in the attack. I don't particularly want to show it off, but it's proof that it was in self-defense. I'm an old man, and sometimes I don't pay enough attention when I sleep. But the Mask didn't have a single weapon on his body. Hold on, it's nothing to get worked up over, because I hit you. You hit it? I'm sorry, because you know, murder is a murder, even if it's in self-defense. I couldn't let it become public, seeing as how I am an ambassador. This is the weapon you seek, my special bonsai trimming shears. He's got blood. He was trembling quite badly during our struggle. Touched me gently shears that was sifting in my office and attacked. So you say it was an act of self-defense. Do you like me, Cedric? Since he has both a wound and the weapon used forced it, declared so. Oh, which reminds me, guess there is still one more accusation I need to resolve. Smuggling and counterfeiting. Unfortunately, all of that is my secretary's doing. I had no knowledge it was going on. Stop spewing nonsense. You're trying to throw my investigation under the bus in your desperation. You want to get real honest. Everything in this case can be connected to you. The murder of the masked door was in self-defense? My child's no man escapes the family. Perhaps so, if you were my opponent before. Well, there's one very important fact that seems to be forgotten. And what's that? That's what you mean. Extraterritoriality. That's right. This embassy is on what is effectively Alabastian soil, so you try not to be held will be held in Alabast. Therefore, the parameters submitted to will never be tried in your cause. Agent Klang, what is Interpol's stance on this? Agents investigate, that's our job. The judgment of people who have confessed their crime, that's the court's job. No, I've already confessed to all of my crimes, Agent Klang. Furthermore, by the very nature of my position, I have full extraterritorial rights. These rights are effective even on your country's soil. Therefore, no matter where a crime may take place, I will never stand trial on one of your courts. And arrogance and your expression. That's nothing like the face of someone who's ready to accept the consequences. Don't tell me you have your own country's judicial system in right out of your hands. These crimes using all speech for themselves. To me, this has all been nothing more than a game. They may chase me out of this embassy with the accusations, but it's no big deal. Alabast has numerous other embassies in other countries around the world. Accomplished as you would change the backdrop of our little game. These two layers of protection that extraterritoriality provides them. This is why he is one of theirs who cannot be brought to court. You see now, don't you? I live in a whole different world. If you'll excuse me, I need to go and fetch your eviction papers. There's nothing we can do. I can't believe it, sir. Extraterritoriality. Yes, and there's nothing we can really do about that. In the end, we didn't have enough authority to do anything to this. I know. Hey, Mr. Klasky, sorry to skip out on you, but I got some business. Don't you dare. It's Edgeworth. Sorry, that was a bit too hard. I know you feel so. We're trying to take on an ambassador after all. You did tell us earlier to get out of the field. This is kind of that country, I guess. I feel like I've been slapped across the face for just doing my job. What am I going to do? Shall I retreat from now and formulate a better plan of attack? Okay. He's right. You're right, Kay. Very well, let us reopen the investigation and see what we find. Come on, Kay. Okay, then I'll go check out Babal a bit more, sir. Now, before I gather any more information, I should do a bit of housekeeping. Action Flowers data erased from my old account. Master Arbor seemed agitated over something. There are a few special circumstances that surround the ambassador. First, the embassy itself has extraterritorial rights. If something happens on Alabastian soil, you're unable to legally prosecute. And the murder of the Master 2 a smuggling operation and make counterfeit bills of content. Yes, he planned to use the embassy's coupon printing press to do it. But it's the same story over there anyway. The Babal also has extraterritorial rights. brings me to my next point. The ambassador's extraterritorial rights. Those rights are effective even in our own country. No matter what happens, it can never be tried lawfully. They retain some very special rights indeed. Basically, no matter what wrongs we may commit, we can't bring them to trial. This was taken just before the two ambassadors gave their bouquets to Steel Samurai. Wait, is this just my imagination? Or is there something in this picture I've seen before? What, you mean like the Steel Samurai? Look at these flowers that old lady sends me every month. Just look at me, it's like some sub-artists. As far as I can recall, I've never seen a flower like this before. At least I've seen the shapes. So there's something to do with the flowers.
Eureka!
Yeah, I'll just penalize myself then. I'm supposed to say became the greatest victim in today's case. A bastard like him who is supposed to know his country is in. Need to be admired. Things have changed. Against players, I expect them to have capacity. Okay, we just have to remain calm and focus on the camera. No, I have no idea who he is. I beg that you please refrain from talking about that person to me ever again. Wow. You mean Miss Monkey? Never underestimate my powers of affection. Even though you got the name wrong about 50 times in that trial. We know that the counterfeit bills are printed using the embassy's test. The necessary materials, such as Bubbly's ink and paper, must have been hidden in a secure location. What do you think would have happened if the renovation had begun? Helena. No, not really. Some person has been erasing all evidence of the smuggling operation. From both embassies, the co-conspirator who is mopping up Ambassador Alba. Ambassador Alba had a very strong motive to kill Malikocha. Because of Ambassador Alba's agitation, Darton treasure may find, and the motive for killing Mr. Cochin, misused her herself that she didn't kill him. Would take her words at face value, and the reason for the ambassador's nervousness can only be one thing. She didn't want us to discover the real circumstances under which Mr. Cochin was killed. Maybe they were, but what if Mr. Cochin was the one who first betrayed their friendship? It is definitely a possibility at this point. Right, and that is what we must solve next. Actually, I believe they're more in a state of divorce. I suppose you could call it that. Something in the picture you've seen. No. No, he's just dum-dum. The backdrop. What evidence is there? No. I have to think on that one. Okay.
Eureka!
Babal's national symbol is the butterfly, and Alabast's is the flower. It appeared that some of them. Wait. New choice.
Take that!
The only place that makes sense is here in Theatrical Neutralis. The Goodwill event was being held here today, correct? So the only place that both of them must have been in is here. But if that's the case, then I can change it. Makes logical sense in case if there's a reason for us to investigate further. Yes, sir. I'm sorry about earlier. Haven't you patronized me enough already for a lifetime? So, this video contains footage from Alabast's immigration screening area. Which minute's footage should I examine? Sounds like the ambassador is a hero who's crushed by evil. He might far from the past, but can't let the man he is now escape justice. At least nothing seems out of the ordinary with the door. No, there's clearly something odd about the bolt. Maybe we had the push card itself, we could compare and confirm my hunch. The outside there is contradiction. Did I miss something? You didn't miss anything. Because there was nothing to miss. However, what is missing is the image of Mr. Coach in the country. Investigation complete. Ambassador Alba. I thought I'd ask for you and your group to vacate the premises, Mr. Edgeworth. Actually, I thought I should let you know that this theatre sits on my country's soil. You've had your fun and have enjoyed our little game. I dare say that you've even achieved a new high score. However, once you've recorded a score, that same game can never be played again. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? Your game is done and it's game over.
Objection!
Where do you think you're going at this time? After admitting to my crime, I was overcome with dread. I'm heading to the airport now to return home. I'm afraid I can't let you do it. There are still too many issues we need to discuss with you. You can't stop me, Mr. Edgeworth, you know it. Please, may I have a little bit of your time, Ambassador Alba? Ambassador Palaino. Even just a teeny tiny bit is fine with me. The already strained relationship between our countries is in a precarious situation, you know. Very well, if you insist. I'll play just one more round with them and see what we can want. Not to let it get any further. Ambassador Palaino, Mr. Edgeworth, all I wish for is the normalization of relationships between our two countries. But there is one person standing in the way of that dream. I believe in you. You'll do what's right. Thank you for your vote of confidence. Now then, what was it you wanted to ask me about? I do have a flight to catch. I'm afraid I'm going to have to limit you to just one question. That's more than enough, because I only have one question anyway. I want to hear your alibi about how you couldn't have killed Mr. Manikochi. Oh, I see. You seem to have a good hand this time around. It should be fun. This really is the very last chance we have to bring him down. I won't allow even an atom-sized contradiction to slip by. Frankly, I still don't understand why I'm being placed under suspicion here. Under a hypothetical scenario, Mr. Kochi and I were fellow smugglers. To get to the point, was an Albast the whole time. So it's simply not possible for me to have killed him in Babal. That's my alibi. So, that is your alibi? That is correct. It's simply not possible for me to have committed a crime in Babal. Alright, for clearing that up, I'd appreciate it if you'd move out.
Hold it!
I said hold it. What is it this time? I thought I told you I'd only allow one question. You did. But you still have yet to really answer my one question. What? Until you tell us the truth. I refuse to budge an inch from where I'm standing. Very well, I'll play with you just a little longer. Of course, that is something I've understood from the start. Yes, I believe so. Well, I promise. Now, Ambassador Alba, let's have a good truth now, shall we? No matter how many times you ask, my answer remains the same.
Objection!
Nope.
Objection!
Nope.
Hold it!
Being the leader of a smuggling ring while taking on the duties of ambassadorship, don't you think that the combination is more than enough reason for suspicion? Then there's a matter of crossbow arrows in the perimeter.
Objection!
Objection! All of that is nothing more than your flights of fancy. What did you mean by that? Under your hypothetical scenario, Mr. Kochi and I were fellow
Hold
smugglers.
it!
It's not a hypothesis. Earlier we proved it to be what happened. But let's leave that to one side. But it doesn't change the fact that I have no motive. Oh, so you really had no reason to come to Kochi? If you want to suppose I have one, then why not? And indulge. After all, this is nothing more than a silly game. Even if that's how you see things, I'd appreciate it if you would take it. I'm sorry, I suppose you were in a bit of a pickle. Very well, a game is no fun if the playing field isn't level. I've been standing looking proud when he names the children of a human being. I'm not going to stand by and just watch him get away with his crimes. Nah.
Objection!
There's something linked to this one.
Objection! Objection!
Just no.
Objection!
If you want to know, I believe you did have a motive to kill. But the problem is the coach that betrayed you. But you had your own reason too. Namely, you wanted to pin the smuggling on him. Evil begets evil, and because you were trying to test each other.
Objection!
I don't believe this. You have a bad penchant for telling whole tales, Mr. Prosecutor. If you're not, then I suppose you have some proof to support your argument. I never use guesswork in moving my cases forward. To prove this note was written by Mr. Coachman's hand. Shall we take a look at it? The content of the note is a request calling for the theft of Alabaster's conduct statue. By killing him and putting all the guilt for the smuggling onto him, you walk away spotless. I believe you understand what I'm driving at. You had more than a few reasons to kill him.
Objection!
Objection! Are you finished? Are you finished with your hypothesizing? Excuse me? Let's suppose I did have a motive. Doing so, motive or thought alone could not kill. Isn't that right? Didn't expect him to resort to playing the semantics game with me. Because then this is when the real battle will begin. Ambassador Alva, if you could please give us just a little bit more of your time. Doesn't matter what kind of man Manny was, he's my subordinate, which is why I would like for us to figure out the real cause of his death. That is something for the Baal to figure out, and something to which I have no relation. I was even turning down a request from Ambassador Paleno. Very sorry, but it seems even now my voice falls on deaf ears. Let's find some way to stop him from leaving. Seems I no further objections. In that case, please allow me to return home. Okay. Yes, but how do you suggest we stop him from leaving? No, I should recognize that caviar organizer. Wait, where have we seen that before? Did you say burn Faraday? Mr. Faraday's organizer, don't tell me this is the one from the second KG incident. The one in which you wrote about the other class used to be. Yes, this organizer belonged to the prosecutor you had misused. I have no idea what you're talking about. You say that like it was related to me. What an amusing little girl you are, and that sort of trick your mother. And what is that toy, eh? Not. What? These two pieces of evidence that all the information you have trusted to look on you. You go home now, wouldn't hesitate to send it all to our house right now. Little girl, get to the point. The girl's room, I'm the phone my side. Okay, does the organizer really contain the information of those dirty dealings? Okay. How dare you all, barring a person like me? Ambassador Alba, your testimony, if you please. Alright, but this is the absolute last. Then, even if you use all the power of Ambassador Palermo's office, you won't stop me. Don't let this opportunity Kay's created for me let go to waste. Yes, but no matter, you can't allow this chance to escape us.
Objection!
Nope, it doesn't.
Hold it! Objection!
Yes.
Objection! Objection!
Oh. Oh yeah, because the murder weapon can be seen in the bouquet. I'd like you to take a look at this picture. It's a rather nice picture, isn't it? It's commemorating the restoration of relations between our nations. Oh, it's commemorative, alright. One that captures the proof I need to show that it was you who committed the murder. Come on then. This is knife that killed Mr. Pete. I see you recognize it, as well you should, but it was you who brought it to the theatre. You hid it in one of the flowers you were to give to the Steel Samurai. Meaning that you killed Manikoshi here in the theatre. It's time for me to catch my flight.
Objection!
We're not doing it.
Objection!
It's game over for you, Mr. Edgeworth, but I found you being him. That's right. This man is really popular. He has extra territorial rights. No matter how hard you chase after me, you won't be able to have him try in court.
Not so fast!
Agent Clark, sorry to keep you waiting, Mr. Prosecutor. Get out of my way. My plane is scheduled to take off soon. Sorry, but you're not going anywhere, Mr. Alba. I'm through playing games with you. You can't touch me. You do it with Spartan International Agent Blanc. Sorry, but no. What? Hey, Mr. Prosecutor. Good job on the fort down here until I got back. So, Mr. Alba, your diplomatic immunity has just been revoked. What do you mean, revoked? Spare me this nonsense and let me through.
Not so fast!
Nancy, he says, going into the fortune next shield off first. In the Paul headquarters in the Imperial Household of the Kingdom of Alabast. Took a while to get things rolling, but they finally moved. The Imperial Household? What have you done? You have been relieved of your duties as ambassador, Mr. Alba. What? Effective today, effective right now. And Mr. Prosecutor's videotape to thank for this. You can't be arrested simply because you're an ambassador. In that case, if I took you out dial, you underestimated me. A descendant of the founder of detainment philosophy, Longzi. 12,000 years of deeply entrenched connections and networks in the world have really paid off. It can't be! I don't believe this! My ambassadorship has been revoked! Looks like you're finally coming to grips with your new standing. You find yourself from the loss of a shield. Why is this happening to me? I'm just a hard-working, honest ambassador! Do you really think you can still pull out on us now? You've already ripped away the mask and seen you for who you really are, Mr. Alba.
Objection!
No! I want to be stopped now. You still intend to fight her? So what if I'm no longer an ambassador? You still don't have any evidence on me. The fact remains that you cannot arrest me. Expected no less from me, the boss of the smuggling ring. Well, the rest is up to you, Mr. Prosecutor. Understood. You said I killed Mr. Coaching in the theatre. Even if it's true that there was a knife in my bouquet, left that bouquet in the theatre.
Objection!
I'll be on to prove whether it's possible or not. Ex-Ambassador Alba, are you ready? Because this is no game, this is war. I killed Mr. Cochin in this theatre using a knife that was stuck in my bouquet. Left that bouquet in the theatre.
Not so fast!
You have no plans to return to this country, isn't that right? Did you know that bunch of your subordinates are seeking asylum because of you? As if I care. Hey, Mr. Prosecutor, free this guy out of the embassy and we can find the end of it. I know, and I will give it my all to see that he leaves in handcuffs. Without the title of ambassador, he's just another witness. Get him good. I wonder if I understand this. All I can do is present evidence of testimony.
Objection!
Actually, I do believe there was a way to transport the body out of the theatre. Perhaps you should give this a look. What is that supposed to be? It's footage from a security camera that captured the state of the immigration area. Should I congratulate you on getting your hands on it? Just letting you know that we're not the only ones watching your every movement. Thank you for warning. Now, if you could take a good look at it in this section here. This lump here inside the pushcart. Do you think we're supposed to Should I? Because I don't. In that case, allow me to enlighten you. This is the cause of the unnatural lump in the pushcart.
Take that!
What is the meaning of this? It's to say an unnatural bulge in the pushcart is Mr. Koshin's body. You had the Steel Samurai wheel his body away from the real crime scene. What a guess. I wonder if you have any evidence to support it. Admit that for now it is but a hypothesis, however. You can't prove it, and I'm afraid I must be on my way. I don't have any more time to play with you people. Sorry, I took so long, Mr. Edgeford. Detective Gumshoe, is that the Steel Samurai pushcart? Yes, sir. Found it in the open-air stage area. So that's where you went. The detective spirit that Pops left me with. So I'd follow my gut and go with it. So, Miss Edgeworth, is this worth anything to the case? Yes, it just might play a major role in saving this case, Detective. Something isn't right. I thought that the entire Samurai family was an Alabast. Found it just lying there on the edge of the stage, sir. Oh? Well, let's leave that for now and examine the inside, Detective. Bingo! Bloodstain. It's blood! This must be Mr. Koshin's blood. Only goes to prove that Mr. Koshin's body was indeed transported by this pushcart. I believe you understand what this means, correct? You killed Mr. Koshin administrator and then placed his body inside the pushcart. And then you forced the Steel Samurai to unwittingly move the body.
Objection!
Objection! I forced him to move the body into Alabast. What nonsense! Why would I bother to do so?
Objection!
You were scheduled to make a speech in Alabast. Meaning it was difficult for you to make a stop in the bar. However, what if you moved the body to Alabast? Because this was your embassy, you could keep an eye on it and tamper with the evidence. And then you smuggled it out of Alabast. No! I can show you how you moved the body from Alabast to Baal, but you can't! The security between the two countries is incredibly tight. I really don't want to judge whether I can or cannot prove it. And so, I ask you to provide us with testimony regarding your movements after your return to Alabast. To be honest, I have nothing to support my hypothesis at this time. However, I don't believe I made a mistake in my logic up to this point. Which means the Primidoc statue is smuggled successfully with every flight through its air. So why shouldn't there be an answer as to how the body was moved? Is that all?
Objection!
Those trifling matters. I don't believe I need to speak. I do so hate this time. It's not every life precious. You really need me.
Objection!
People like you cannot be allowed to wander freely in society. Then you'd better try hard, because I doubt you'd find a single contradiction. Yes. How can you be so confident at a time like this? Come, don't be shy. Go ahead and ask us, please. So where was it ending with the Steel Samurai? I thought the Pink Princess was also around. The Pink Princess was suffering from a bad hip at the time, and the doctors recommended that she rest. Pain of a bad hip, goes on you can really understand how it feels. Isn't that just because you're normally all hunched over? You didn't need to keep up the acting no matter what, I suppose. The point of this is not to discuss my back problems. About 15 minutes after our handshake, I was in my office preparing for the speech.
Hold it!
Not yet, Grassy, was this a trick that you had set up? Ah, a most amusing joke, and how you proposed that I set it up. If you want to know, I can explain it in detail for you. You arranged the spotlights in the rose garden so that when you were to take the stage, the audience would see the Atagrassy's shadow. Oh, that is an interesting tale. Sadly, it has nothing to do. You. What's it gonna take for you to profess everything? Very well then, let's move on to the different parts. After the Atagrassy appeared, what was the state of the rose garden?
Hold it!
And what happened after you returned to your office? Don't want to keep on repeating this, however, upon my return I had that stroke of bad luck and bumped into the
Objection!
mat. And I don't want to keep on repeating this, either. But his name was the master. Be careful. I think this game poses a science question. She must be at a limit of her patience as well. But the physical attacks meaningless here, and the evidence will suffice. Are we finished here? Sir! After proving so much, you're going to get away with it. Is this the end? Be great honor if you allow us to be allies in battle. Oh! Excuse me, but I wanted to see the least. No? What are you two doing here?
Objection!
Go away. Does that really matter, I go? Oh yeah. I found him in Babal, but he was in the middle of the pool. Wait a second. Larry, go back to what you just said. Not that far back. Something about finding an infant in Babal. Found it in a pool. I don't recall there being one in Babal. Oh, that! Well, I was an alabaster the whole time. That's no idea how the iron infant wound up in Babal. Thought I lost him in the rose garden. But I guess maybe this cute kid can swim, huh? Wait, what? Larry, you lost the iron infant in the rose garden? I'm sure about that. Yeah, I'm sure, but I really... That's enough, Larry. The iron infant that Larry lost managed to move between two countries. Furthermore, the iron infant was found safe in the middle of the pool. Now smuggling routes between countries. Key to the route the iron infant took to travel from Alabaster to Babal. Emily you with bilateral symmetry in mind. Detective Gumshoe? Yes, sir. There's a location which we need to examine closely. I believe the route used to smuggle Mr. Coulson's body lies. Does something like that really exist, sir? An embassy built on bilateral symmetry, meaning that this is where we need to examine.
Take that! Knuckle back!
You will stay here with us in the woods. Mrs. Edgeworth. Miss Edgeworth, it's here, sir. There's a reservoir here, just like in the rose garden. Just as I suspected. What is it? The two sides of this embassy are mirror images of each other, which means that there is also a pool at the corresponding location on the Bali side. Mr. Coulson's body was moved into the bowl through the pool in front.
Objection!
Avoiding the topic with a vague answer like that is unbecoming of a prosecutor. Don't mind, I'd like to see more physical proof if you have any. The iron infant is positively soaked in water. What do you think that is? Because he was fished out of a pool, and not just any pool, but it was a Balinese pool. I think it's pretty obvious at this point what must be true. Water reservoirs and two courtyards are connected.
Objection!
And where is your proof that the two sides are connected?
Objection!
The proof is right there before your eyes. The half-drowned iron infant. Just block the door! Mr. Edgeworth, I'm back. Hey! Don't tell me you guys figured everything out without me. We did. Hank says here of Justice's son. If he is just a doll, he might help find the villain. Hey, Mr. Prosecutor, look, I don't want to say this, but it's kind of unlikely that the body just happened to pass on rid of a bowl. This guy's a doll and he's small, so I can believe he made it, but he has a point. Yes, that's right. I'm glad someone here understands. Miss Edgeworth, you're going to next propose that a dead body has been through a pipe. Agent Lang? He's not. He realized the flaw in my argument and is helping to move logic along. In which case, I should return the favor and find an answer. Ah, no. No. Mr. Coulson's body was found in his office at the bar. That was his body after it was transported to the open air stage. Miss Alba had an accomplice in the bar, remember? You mean Sheena? With her there, you can see how it was possible to move the body up. Are you seriously claiming that she swam through the connecting pipe of the body? Hard to imagine that she swam through the connecting pipe. Looks like the hypothesis about how the body's moved is still only half baked. Yeah, and it's all just a befuddled musings of an accusatory man. Now then, I believe you should give up and allow me passage. Because from the start there was no feasible method of transporting the body. Mr. Prosecutor, recall Sheena's movements. What was happening in the embassy around the time Miss Sheena was in Babal? Get rid of the water. Ha! That's it. I believe this time we are done, right? Unfortunately for you, it's far from over. Mr. Alba, you're a most persistent man. You're saying that you thought of a way to move the body via water.
that!
Tonight, the Atagasu set fire to a variety of locations in the Barbalese embassy. However, to put the fires out, which of the reservoir's water was used. Of course, when the water was used, the reservoir's water level went down.
Objection!
Pretending to be ignorant won't work for me. We both know what kind of situation we're in right now. In the game, there comes a critical game-changing moment. I haven't lost yet. I'm going to use to smuggle the body, and that's moving me to defeat. Even if all the water was used by firefighting effort, still can't really call that smuggling route. I know that. Should have figured now you would notice. Hey, Mr. Alba, how deep are those pools anyway?
Take that!
Mr. Alba used the fountain spouts in a manner of speaking. First, Mr. Alba closed the fountain spouts in advance in preparation for things to come. Then he took the pushcart that was brought to the rose garden and pushed it along the iron infant of Mr. Koshin's volume to the pool. And this time, Miss Sheena was busy conveniently starting the first fire on the bar. He then made the open air stages cool to wait for the firefighting effort to begin. This is when she pushed the pushcart from Alabast into the bar. As that was accomplished, Mr. Alva simply opened the fountain spouts once more. And the water level rose up to its original level, along with Miss Sheena and the body. After that, Miss Sheena used the pushcart to carry the body up to the Secretariat's office. There is an elevator in the embassy after all, so you see, even with her small frame, she could have easily transported Mr. Koshin's body. Well, ex-Ambassador Alva, what do you think? Not so untouchable without your precious extraterritorial rights of protection, are you?
Objection!
You accuse me of moving the body across country lines, but when you get down to the nitty-gritty, you don't have what it takes to indict me. The guitar pick.
Take that!
And what exactly is that? You have no idea, do you? This little piece I found on the bubbly side will be undoing. The topic, would you care to explain what he's going to do mean, as it were? Much to your chagrin, perhaps, but this is not a good topic.
Take that!
Nope. Load.
Take that! Take that!
The fragment belongs to the samurai dog.
Take that! Take that!
The fragment belongs to the photo.
Take that!
Yeah.
Take that!
No.
Take that!
Let us take a good look at the murder weapon that was used to kill Malikochi. On the handle of this knife, there was a beautifully blooming flower. However, it would appear that it is missing a single petal. That's an interesting story. Nothing more. Impossible! Eugene, I've been waiting to see you face to face, Mr. Alba. Tell everyone back home I bless you. You should be happy.
Objection!
You can't call you've given a perfect argument. Yes, I know. I was like that at one point. Didn't mean to be king case. The only way for me to place this man under arrest is pinpointing his location where the murder took place, for that is the key to his investigation. Yep, Plesto. Yeah, it was pretty cool up there, wasn't I? I'm not the one who was cool, it's the still someone who was cool. Huh? Hey, Edgy! Who is she? Who is this super cute girl? She's been standing here this whole time and only now he notices her. Her name is Kay Faraday and she's helping me in my investigation. Yes, okay, I'm happy, but... Silence in the peanut gallery. There's no time for such trivialities at a time like this. Mr. Prosecutor, this is the final bow you got now. I know. This is the end. For that man now. If he ever was a man. I think I give trust you a try, Mr. Prosecutor. Or rather, Mr. Edgeworth. Leave this critical battle to you, Mr. Edgeworth. Have no fear, I'll finish the job. This really is the end game. Time has come to expose every last one of Mr. Alba's lies.
Hold it!
The last row, everything has an impasse with our special seating reserve. One of my staff enjoyed a steel sandwich show as well, so I gave a bowl of good seats for him. It was enough for me to simply see him. My dear madam, the continue to fuss about like that, your head may begin to hurt you. Old bag, I don't think you're in a position to talk. Frustration, perhaps, if I take you on while trying opponent, as I know from the 2 times she's been in trial.
Hold it!
Are you admitting then that you have no way of proving to us
Objection!
Quiet! You buzz away like a pesky little fly. You don't wish to listen quietly until you know what I have to say. Then perhaps you should pack up and get out of my way.
Hold it!
Well, I remember the contents of the show as well myself. That's nice. That's nice. Miles Edgeworth, don't allow yourself to be riled up by another important conjecture. Nah. I wasn't planning to let him. But if you ask me, I think I'm the biggest Steel Samurai around here. And do you think the climactic scene of today's show was just totally awesome? Yes, I remember that well. And that's a spectacular special move. Is that how it went? I forgot about that. How can you forget your own special moves? The special attack that the Steel Samurai used when using the Samurai Spin. Yes, and today was the first time they showed it off, was it not? I hadn't watched the show, then how could I answer you and name the move? I suppose you're correct. Could you please elaborate on this point to me? Early summer rain jab. The spear, perchance?
Objection!
And the special move today was the early summer rain jab.
Objection!
You little irritating nut. You think you can trip me up by asking the same question over and over. That was not my intention. Your testimony is more than sufficient. However, I believe it will be wise for you to take a look at this. The samurai spear, what about it? This spear actually never made it on stage today. Excuse me? Unfortunately for you, tonight's Steel Samurai happens to be a goof of a young man with an abundance of useless hot-bloodedness. Having said that, said useless man bent this spear during his rehearsal this evening. Correct, because he couldn't use a spear and last minute changes made. Had you really been watching the show, you would have known the news I'm watching. Work it, Alba. You didn't watch even a single minute of the Steel Samurai stage show, did you? So rather than watching the show tonight. Then it opens up the possibility that he was busy doing Mr. Cosmo. So, where were you during the show? I demand an answer now. Just what is so funny? You're so sloppy, and so are your conclusions. So insist that I watch the show, or most make it. What do you mean by most of it? Ah, you see, during the show, I left my seat for a spell to visit the bathroom. I assume that was when that dramatic scene was played out. That's the lousiest, lamest excuse I've ever heard in my life, pal.
Objection!
As a Steel Samurai fan. For someone who wasn't even in the seat for the climax of the show, you have no right to call yourself a Steel Samurai fan ever. From behind, young lady. Larry, what are you doing insulting like that? Angie, please hold on for a sec, I beg. You may never accept this old man as a Steel Samurai fan. I don't even think he's still saying. I believe it means to say. Oh wait. I'll print this.
Objection!
I will never acknowledge you as a true Steel Samurai. The powers of the real Steel Samurai represent me as a fan. As well we should, since I'm a fan. Getting the name of the movie only proves that he didn't watch the last scene. What do we need? There was something more definitive. You know what, Gramps? You need something else. Wait, it was a secret? Larry, wait, what did you just say? Did I say something stupid again? Did you say that the early summer rain job was actually secret? So basically, Gargoyle was issued for publicity.
Objection!
Hold those lips to your still. What the heck, old man? Done nothing but listen, and from what I can tell, it's all very unrelated to the case. It's also very tedious and a pointless exercise in wasting time on much like a kid show. Mr. Alba, I believe the one who should be quiet now is you. How dare you! I suspect that you've already noticed exactly what the very severe implications are in this man's testimony. Ha! So you're trying to bully me, huh? There are no implications to be read into a behind-the-scenes story of this show. Don't even think about trying to slip your way out of this, Quercus Alba. You're the one who said it yourself, that the name of the movie was Early Summer Ranger. But that name was only decided upon right before the show was about to start. So, just what I'm trying. That name in this movie told us was never used in the show or said aloud. Now then, would you care to tell us about how you found out the name of that movie? But I can only think of one way you could know. Nope. Nope. Oh, sorry, because he's... Oh, because the instant when the spear broke. The staff members who knew were keeping it a secret. So you couldn't have simply gone up to a staff member and asked. Which means that the only other option left is that you saw it on the whiteboard. Well, what's the big deal, sir? I don't see what that means. There is another piece of evidence that is a great deal to the dressing room.
Take that!
Nah.
Take that!
Nah.
Take that!
Nah.
Take that!
Nah.
Take that!
The push cart that was used to move the body was like now in the dressing room. During the show, the push cart awaited its turn to be pushed on stage in the dressing room. And it was finally pushed down on the iron infant in the last second of the show. I have to admit, she brings up a valid possibility. During the show, the dressing room was supposed to be devoid of people. Slipping undetected in a private dressing room then would be as simple as pie. Workers at Alba, during the show, he went down to the dressing room. I knew it, I'm placing you in the vest right now, pal. You got that?
Objection!
Not so fast. What is it now? You punk such a Dallas. Nah. Nothing to do anything.
Not so fast!
You don't need to do anything. I'm not saying this is mean. Just that what he said. I mean, maybe that's something else. And the relative place in this fair, Travis is not protecting the rights of territorial rights. In fact, that was Mr. Albert himself that committed the murder. First Larry, and now you? Why did you have to speak up right on this instant? It's a box of those samurai dogs, right? Are we through here? Yeah. Huh? There's no power on Earth that can force that woman into silence. Wait, a special box of a Hinamaru-like fan light? I've heard of such a piece of merchandise existing before. However, there it is. The red sun on this fan is filled in. Is it possible for it to be? Kill use a push card to transport the body, which means that they have to move the samurai dogs from within first. Windy Oldback? I thank you. What you have given to me is truly something very special. Research, will be sure you're feeling okay, sir? Mr. Alba, as I suspected, you killed Mr. Coach in the dressing room. How many times must I listen to you repeat yourself? Haven't you figured it out yet? Your words are meaningless, worthless, and powerless. That arrogance, that self-confidence, you believe that you've erased every piece of evidence that could incriminate you. Ha! You're bluffing. The samurai dogs themselves. Bingo! What you say? Agent Long, I'd like to slow down lines first. God, me, I'm a bit surprised. Can't believe we found blood in a place like this. Hey, you, Dennis. You found the lab, Fano. Yes, no doubt hide the evidence from the murder. Quacker's alibi, this was one very fatal that Sorry to be on your little love fest, however. How can you be so self-confident in a no-win situation like this? Even if that blood turns out to belong to Mr. Cochin, then what?
Objection!
Mr. Edgeworth, I wonder if you might humour my question. Your question? The one from before, have you forgotten? You know, Mr. Cochin's blood was like we already told you, proves that the crime scene was at Jesse's.
Objection!
But it doesn't prove that I'm your killer, does it? Yeah, very good point. On that box doesn't prove that Mr. Alden's killer. That can't be, we're so close. I finally found a solid piece of evidence. There must be something to expose of it. Ha, just... Now if you'll excuse me, I'll do my... Who was that? It's too late to allow anyone to stop me now. Wasn't me, pal. It's me! Because I haven't finished reporting everything yet, so... There's more. What? Have you even spit it out? Yes, sir. That blood I mentioned. No, the same blood type as victim's blood. What do you mean it's not the same type? You mean it's not the victim's blood? It isn't his. Whose house? And who the hell is it? Neither do I. Quacker Salver, you bastard. Silence! Don't you ever address me with such a filthy word again. Wasted enough time here with you, and you have no answers. Now let me through. Albert, it doesn't matter where you're left. You never speak. Someday I'll have the satisfaction of seeing you like bank when you see. And all every Interpol will be behind you, working a seed to it. Do you know what your words sound like to me? They sound like the whinings of a pathetic loser of a mutt. That's really the extent of all that you can do. Not really from someone completely unrelated to the case. Another possibility. His own. In a situation like this, what would that man do? Because he was stabbed. Because he's got a wound on his neck, and then it comes to line that a pack of samurai dogs has blood on it. Well, I must praise you for trying so hard. It's because of you kids that was moved from center stage. I will be forced to live out the rest of my life in the shadows, unfortunately. There's no total loss, as the underworld will allow me more freedom than you'll ever know.
Objection!
I'm powerless, is it? I won't be so sure about that if I were you. What do you mean? Allow me to describe you in one word. Pitiful. Pitiful? How so? Quercus alba, your wings were clipped long ago. And for someone who is trying to fly away on them without noticing that fact, pitiful is the perfect word to describe you. Mere word. Hey, you have to Mr. Prosecutor. Get her speaking English. What are you talking about? What piece of evidence? The piece I speak of is, of course, this drop of blood. Miss Von Karma, I believe that is exactly why it's very important to the case. The part that is most important is the fact that it's not just You're looking a little pale. Good, and I believe you're already aware of what I mean. You know the blood belongs to you. Of course I do. Well, yeah, that won't be put in court. That won't be put in the organizer.
Take that!
The blood of the red sun in this box belongs to you, Quercus alba. The blood fell onto the box when Mr. Coachman's body was being loaded into the push cart. At the time, the issue was being dressing him and victim was killer. So that's what you mean. The blood doesn't belong to the victim. What if during the murder Mr. Coachman forced that? Yes, I believe you have a piece of evidence that proves that he was bleeding.
Take that!
Mr. Alba, you bear on your body a brief wound. Doesn't from him. The mask too attacked me with his scissors. Ah, but is that what really happened? You can manufacture a weapon by smearing blood on it, so I can't just accept that as fact. Shall we try a test, Mr. Alba? See if the shape of your wound has... You really are something else, Mr. Edgeworth. You don't want to talk, Mr. Alba. You managed to give the Lord a slip for 10 years as a smuggling leader. No matter the danger, you can hide every last ounce of your anxiety from everyone. You sure are one of them.
Objection! Not so fast!
Mr. Alba was able to bring in the best union knife in a bouquet, there must have been some other way of sneaking a weapon of some sort. Ah, but as long as you can't prove what that other way is, all your talk on Mr. Coach and Stabby is their nonsense.
Take that!
Among law enforcement, this piece is known as the Atgaratu's key. That's key! And it is very unique in that it is both a key and a nut, meaning that under the guise of key it could have easily been brought into the theatre. No! You couldn't dispose of the knife that stabbed you. Therefore, you wiped off the blood and placed it back in Mr. Coachman's pocket. After all, the key itself opens the safe in his office. And that is what some may call the coup de grace. Scooby-Doo reference. I would have gone away with it too if it weren't for you meddling prosecutors. Mr. Alba, I'm afraid there's one more question I forgot to ask. This country's Alabasta. Which country's court would you like to take first? Either way, it's game over for you. This is it, the big day. Mr. Albert's trial day. Next week is scheduled to stand trial in his own country of Alabasta. Francisco is heading that one. I suspect he'll be serving a full course of whiplashes at it. Having to face Miss Von Carmen in court right after facing you, sir? I don't even want to think of what that would be like. Got a glimpse of Mr. Albert who's been escorted into the courthouse, and boy, he looked about as glum as I did the day before I get my monthly paycheck. You know what I'm thinking? That flight attendant and even Mr. Portsman were all Mr. Albert's secret agents, correct? And smuggling ring was the common thread between all the incidents. Pioneer was to provide support during smuggling ops, using her job as an attendant. Mr. Portsman was to manipulate trials related to the ring to end in their favour. Yeah, Sheena and... nothing, it's just, well, come to think of it. Mr. Ernest Amano's trial is also scheduled for later today, so... I'm aware of that. Mr. Amano has been working with the smuggling ring now for over 10 years. He used the Amano group's various connections worldwide to assist the ring. All that has come to an end as conglomerate is now undergoing harsh scrutiny. I suppose so. The real killer in the KG8 incident 10 years ago was Manny Coach. And 7 years ago, the killer in the second KG8 incident was McRae. Those who facts the unshakable truth, however, it seems that a lot of effort was put into hiding these and other true sources. To expose us all on the charge today. You're solving cases left and right, aren't you, sir? See, so you and Dave, man. Perhaps now, these two great souls who tried to make the truth known can rest in peace. By the way, I received some gifts from Ambassador Paleno. Shrimp, crab, beef. I don't really need these, so I'm giving them to you. What? Seriously, sir? Wait, actually, I don't think I want them anymore. Wait, you're holding them. Don't tell me they're just coupons, sir. Detective Gumshoe, have you not read the paper recently? Ever since the two countries became Cadopia again, this economy has changed. It seems that Ambassador Paleno has reaped a few benefits of his own from it. Then announced as the official ambassador of the newly unified Cadopia. Wait, that's not what I said, so, Miss Erdra, please let me answer. I couldn't think of it, where's Kay? How come she's still not here? Can't believe... Oh, wait. I totally didn't notice you or realize that voice was you. As he says, ferocious love blooms reach new spring. Agent Lang, a pleasant surprise to see you here. Been a long time since I stepped by the courthouse, but I wasn't amiss watching the guy who screwed up my country finally get what's coming out. Is that so, Agent Lang? I should be the one thanking you. You hadn't negated Miss Alba's extraterritorial rights. I would not have been able to bring him to justice, bring him to trial. I believe the victory belongs to both of us in this case. Yeah, victory, huh? Look, don't get me wrong. I'll still never forgive you, prosecutors. I was very interested in the truth being talked about in court. There's some things my own way. And that's not our shit, you got that? See, I believe you should follow your own faith and do your job. Alright, it's about time for a trial to start. I'll see you later. A modest amount of ticker tape goes a long way. Scene shifts to the courtroom and the final act of this long tale begins. Ah yes, the signature objection.